Ladies and gentlemen, with immense pride, I now invite the man behind Honorary's success, Sir Sohan to deliver his presidential address. A round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen.
Very good evening to all. So delighted to see so many legends coming to Dubai to receive the honorary doctorate from Honorary, the industrial doctorate concept introduced 13 years back. And those names include legendary like the co-founder of Reebok, India's largest spice exporters, that is the Synthate Group, like that many. But for Honorary, today is a totally different day because we are creating a history. So far we were honoring the legends only, but this time we are taking a different path. We are giving the way for all the organizations in the world how to recognize the in-house talents. Today in this venue, we are going to publish 40 professional biographies with 20 years of experience. There is a long story behind all these attempts. It is something personal also. I was born in a teacher's family. I'm a naval architect with almost 34 years of experience. Naturally, as the son of teacher parents, I should have the teaching talent also. I used to give so many technical presentations, many international venues, but I am not supposed to take any official class in any of the academic institutions. That is the current academic system. Not only for me, 99% of the people working in the industry is facing this one. We all believe that the final destination of the academics, the very purpose of thousands and thousands of hours of training, that is more than 50,000 hours of training we do in the academics, the final destination is the industry. But after getting into the industry, we realize that it is the responsibility of the industry to teach the real thing required for the industry. I am a victim, you are a victim, everyone is a victim. My daughter is also a victim. I got twin daughters. One of the daughters is sitting here, and she got masters from Southampton, one of the famous universities. Like me, she was also a naval architect, but after masters, she realized that her career design is wrong. Her talent, passion, everything is lying somewhere else. She had to change the track. Who is responsible? Who is the loser? So, but fortunately, she found out her right path, and he is excelling in that sector. But so many victims are there. We need to put a full stop for this one. The very objective of Honorary is to make a different path for all these victims. Our career design never ends with our academics. Throughout our profession, we need to do it. Ultimately, we need to be a happy person in the industry. Happiness should be our final objective. Job satisfaction should be our objective. So many of you need to change your career also on the way. You need to keep on doing the training. So Honorary's first objective was to do that one. Then, what about the creative power in the people working in the industry? Many do inventions while working for the organizations, but it is not getting recognized. If you are in the academics, after your master's or something, you do a few years of research. 99% of the research become just books on the library. Nothing becomes a real product in the industry. But real ventures started by the people working in the industry, it is not recognized by the academics. They never get a chance to put a doctorate with their name. So the very objective of Honorary to put a full stop for that one also. That's why we created this Metaverse University. If you want to do a research, you don't need to have a qualification. Your creative thing can be molded at any point to make a real product, a real concept, and a real project. Like Thomas Alva Edison, many of you can make hundreds and hundreds of inventions. Even one invention is more than enough to get a signature in the industry. Any new venture you start, That is an invention. But who will recognize it? Unfortunately, the 150-year-old current academic system has no space to recognize this one. So we created our own industrial university, the Oxford of the industry, that is the AIMRI. Already more than 100 legends in the industry came here, received this one to stamp it as the official university of the industry. Now we need to club all the training activities happening in the entire industry to the AIMRI. Any training happening, it should be accounted. The people who do such kind of training should be given with diploma, degrees, masters. Who do inventions should get doctorates. The legends should get the honorary doctorates. We need to have different clubs of seniors. The mid-level people working in the industry, they need to have separate gatherings. The youngsters who are coming up with new inventions, they should have a different platform to join. Now the social media is there to create such kind of platforms. So whoever receives this industrial doctorate, they are going to be the brand ambassadors. They are going to be the future mentors of the next generation. Like professors in the university, you are all going to be the mentors of the industry. Your experience is much more than any academic qualifications. The industry is changing every day. We know the pulse of the industry. So let us make a new beginning. Today onwards, whoever receives this one is going to take the baton. You need to create your own world. You need to mold more and more people for this industry. We need to guide them. We also created a new training system. Every organization needs to have 50 hours of training every year, from the office boy to the CEO level, because human resource is the most expensive and the powerful tool of any organization. It decides the future of any organization. The profit is decided by the quality of the human resource. So it is the responsibility of the organization to make sure that proper training system is there. But unfortunately, in this busy world, many organizations, they don't get proper time or procedure to have this kind of training system. That's why AIMRI has designed a system, FSMEs interviews. So we make sure that this system is implemented in every organization so that every person can have this kind of training. Out of 50 hours, 25 hours, the organization will decide. 25 hours, each individual can design their curriculum according to their talent and passion, according to their future career design. But everything will be accounted. When they finish 100 hours, they get the diploma. When they finish 200 hours, they get the degree. 250 hours, they get the master's. This is the way it is designed. But to get the industrial doctorate, you have three options. One is either you invent something. And naturally, AIMRI is giving platforms like this, international platforms, where you come and give the presentations. Otherwise, you finish your 20 years, write your professional biography. Today, that is what going to happen here. 40 professional biographies are getting published, and AIMRI is going to honor them. An organization like ARIS can mold 40 mentors like this. Why all the other organizations cannot do it? It is your responsibility. It is the best training tool in your organization. Each biography is provided with a printed format, with a video format. This can be a training content. The next generation in the organization or in the academics, they can use it as a training tool. Suppose your professional biography is worth enough to be accepted by 1 million people. You are a millionaire also, because on an average, a professional biography in the Amazon will cost minimum $5. Out of the $5, $1 is the royalty. So it depends on the quality, your experience, what you are sharing, that decides the future of that book also. But tomorrow, even if you are not in this world, that book will remain there. That is your signature. That is what you are keeping back in the industry and for the future. And the respect what you are getting from the industry or from your loved ones will be different once you publish it. Your professional biography is 10 times more powerful than your visiting card. You need to realize that. Next is the senior citizens, like the industry senior citizens with 40 years of experience. They have already contributed everything. They need to be specially honored. That is the honorary doctorate concept we have introduced. Parallelly, if you want to have an academic doctorate, we have made a tie-up with European International University. Their representatives are here. Whoever we recognize, they also accept, and you can approach them. They will provide you with the academic doctorate. That's why we introduced the dual doctorate concept also. Some events we conduct it as a dual doctorate program where both academic and industrial doctorate we provide together. Otherwise, if you have 5 years of experience in the industry and you do some kind of inventions, and you come to AIMRI with your concept, if AIMRI accept that concept, we recommend it to the European University. They provide you with the academic doctorate. And this is recognized by UAE government also. And it is the responsibility of the AIMRI to get it attested also. That means while working in the industry itself, you become an academic doctorate holder. These are all done by AIMRI, and we need to have more and more inventors. We need to have better professionals in the industry. AIMRI has all these visions. Now, today you are here, you understand about this one. Through you, the message should be conveyed to everyone. Tomorrow, you can also start some kind of training centers, get it affiliated with AIMRI. You are a part of the AIMRI family, actually. AIMRI, we are running not for money or something, it is like an NGO. So it is there to serve you. So we are all going to move in the same direction by joining hands. So let us take our industry to new heights. There is no limitations for any particular industry. Every industry, every field, every sector is a part of AIMRI. Initially, we started AIMRI for the upliftment for the maritime industry, but now we change it as an I-varsity. We call it as INTI-varsity, the industrial university. That is basically we call it as INTI-varsity actually. It's basically a metaverse university also. We don't need to have big campuses or something. Your organization itself is the training ground. AIMRI has developed certain training systems. Now future it will be in the VR platform, virtual reality platforms. But currently we are using the theater classroom concept where you are fully focused. That means every minute going to spend for the training, it should be useful. Your greatest investment is your time, not the money what you are spending. So every minute you spend for any kind of training, it should be useful for the industry. Never it happen like what is happening the academics way, learn so many things in the 50,000 hours and end of the day, we don't need it for the industry. Make sure that your investment is 100% safe and you will be the first beneficiary and the industry will also be beneficiary and your employer also will be beneficiary. Once again, I congratulate all the doctorate award winners and people who are accompanying them. I thank them all on behalf of AIMRI, on behalf of IMC, on behalf of Aries Group. And with your support only, we could make this event a grand success. My humble request is to be the brand ambassadors for AIMRI, spread this message. Let us take this concept worldwide. Thank you very much.